What's up, everyone? It's Diecastbuffet here again with one of the more unique cars of 2025. Well, technically, it's a 2024, but released in 2025. The North Wilkesboro raced win for Kaden Honeycutt. I want to say this is the first raced win late model diecast produced. Let's check it out. Here we go, folks, with one of the most random diecast reviews we will ever do on the channel. This is a 2024. Oh my goodness, how the heck can you even read this? I mean, look at all the words. Is it Brian Lopez Racing? Atlanta, I don't even know. Let me zoom in. Atlanta Paving and Concrete Construction, North Wilkesboro win late model. Wow. That is interesting. So, yeah, basically this was a part of, I don't know, a Cars tour, it looks like. I could be tripping on that. Anyways, he won North Wilkesboro, apparently, and they made a race to win diecast for it. I saw the pre-orders for this car. I'm like, what? That's actually really cool. And I was thinking, okay, it's a great idea, but they're probably going to DMP it. Somehow, some way, they actually got this diecast made, so massive W to everyone involved. And yes, there's even confetti on it. So let's go ahead and potentially open up the first ever true raced win late model diecast. And here we go, folks, right out of the box. And again, what a interesting late model diecast here. So this is really cool. A raced win late model. I feel like this kind of opens up the playbook for a lot more potential late model diecast to get win. You think about like the Snowball Derby stuff. What is the other one? They have like a Winchester race. I have no idea. Look, I want to be the first one to admit I really don't follow late model racing, but I love the diecast for it. So I imagine as the years go on, at least the opportunity, if the sponsor and everybody involved, they can find a way to get their diecast made, which is going to be really cool. And Kaden Honeycutt has kind of made a name for himself thus far in the Truck Series in 2025, replacing Stuart Friesen due to injury. At the time of this video, they just started the playoffs, so I don't know how everything ends, but it is kind of interesting to see, him get, kind of an opportunity. It sucks for Friesen, hope he, gets better and all that stuff, but Kaden Honeycutt could be, having a great opportunity there, potentially. I don't know how it all plays out, but we got the late model diecast here, which I want to say is not his first ever 164 made. I think he got a truck diecast made before. I could be tripping on that. You got Cars Tour right there with Z-Max on the corner. You got Lee Boy. I've never heard of that. Appears to be some tape, some bear bond or something, perhaps to fix the hood. I don't know. Maybe one of the hood pins broke. You got the front splitter of the car, which, great job. I want to say they painted this, actually. Let me zoom in here. Bear with me. If you notice, there's a little bit of a fuzz around the top of the splitter. It almost looks like it's painted on. You can even see a little bit of maybe overspray right here in the corner. So that's what I'm assuming they did. They have a little bit of a masking mold. They just press the front of the car into like a little metal block or something, and they just airbrush it on. I'm assuming that's what they did. Maybe they just did a decal. I don't know, but it looks certainly more like paint. Got Chevrolet right there on the front of the car, the old school 2013 style Chevrolet SS front end. It's crazy to think how that car is still around. Like, the ARCA series have ran it for dang near a decade almost at this point. And it's really became iconic, to be honest with you, as much as they've used that front end design on late models and the ARCA series. Even though this car is nothing like a Gen 6, it's very much more of a lower profile, a little bit more bulkier Gen 4, but definitely cool to see that Chevy's still around. Go to the left side of the car. The number is fluorescent, I believe. From on camera, it doesn't look like it, but off camera, it definitely has the same hue as some of the Bass Pro Shops cars. We have TMC Terminal Maintenance and Construction. Never heard of that, but hey, that's the cool thing about these late model diecast is it gives an opportunity for some of these sponsors that they never could afford to be on a cup car. They never could afford a truck, sponsorship or something. They get on a late model diecast. Well, guess what? It gets their name out there. You got Lee Boy right there with, is that 2 race win stickers? I don't know. Is that what it is? It looks like the Z-Max Cars Tour or something logo. Got Atlanta Paving and Concrete Construction Inc. Got, oh my goodness, so many sponsors. I don't know half of these. That is interesting. Got 2 giant donut marks. Technically 3, because this one looks like a partial donut mark. So that's pretty cool. The back bumper of this car, man. You know what it reminds me of? 2000 to 1998 Kyle Petty Hot Wheels Pontiac. I tell you what, the rear bumpers of these late model cars are heavily inspired by the 98 to 2002 Pontiac Grand Prix Cup car. Fantastic stuff. Even the taillights kind of remind me of it. I know these are based on the Chevy, the Chevy 2013 SS, but they kind of remind me of it. Notice how one side doesn't have the what is it called? The side panel of the taillight. This one does. I want to say these late model molds are a little bit inaccurate because late model cars are essentially a flat wedge. The mold for it is basically a one size fits all. But if you look at different late model series, I mean, I feel like every photo they take, the cars look different. They're that skewed out. So I feel like that might be a little bit of an instance of the rear of the car being a little bit more skewed on the real car than this. But either way, I'm just so happy this car actually got made. That's really cool to see more regional racing get diecast made. I think that's phenomenal. And it kind of makes you wonder, like, why they never do that before? Like, even at the peak of NASCAR's popularity, you think they'd be like, you know what, let's get some, late model series stuff or Whelen Modified or anything. Go to the top of the diecast here with the number 47. Really cool number font. Got the confetti on the back panel, which I didn't even know they did confetti for late model racing. That's really cool. I like that. I wish it was a little bit more, but it's cool that they at least did it. And also notice that's old school. The wedge post wrench area, that's old school. I like seeing that on the car. And then you have Simpsons something. I can barely read that. But yeah, really cool little diecast here. You know, if you want something really obscure, kind of out of left field, you know, maybe something that is not super popular but really dope at the same time, this could be a good sleeper diecast to add to your collection. Awesome stuff. What do y'all think about it, fellas? Make sure to comment down below. And I got this one at Circle B Diecast. I don't know if it's still in stock or not. I don't even know the production amount for these diecasts. I don't know if they vary from, the NASCAR Cup Series stuff or they're produced the same amount. I don't know if the MOQ works the same, but they're basically NASCAR diecast, but unofficial NASCAR diecast because they come in the same size box, right? They use the same quality metal, the same plastic, it's virtually the same. Anyways, thank you all for watching the video. Have a blessed one, everybody. Diecast Buffet, signing off.